Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome. It has been a minute since I've actually done a video. I think it's been over a week, but I recently just got a brand new camera and I have been working on my backdrop. I hope you guys really like it. So my camera, I upgraded. I don't like the way when it turns over like that. I upgraded my camera. So if there are a couple of things that are off in this video and are a little weird, it's because I'm still trying to figure it all out, but I already love it so much. Looking for a good camera and you don't mind spending a little bit more money. The one I have right now is the Canon G7 Mark II. Of course, it's not like brand new or anything, but I really like it already. Autofocus is great. I checked on the audio because I haven't really filmed a video, but I'm pretty sure it's great no matter what. I figure out how to set up a mic with it so it can even be better. But I did want to show you guys the stuff on my backdrop. So right here, we have just like a little chalkboard, but I didn't have chalk and I forgot chalk at the store. So I just used a dry erase marker and I just drew a couple hearts on it for right now and wrote love because, you know, we all need love. This, I just got this candle from Walmart. I thought it's just so cute. And I've always wanted like a candle burning behind me, so, you know, that's fun. I did my name myself. I'm such an arts and crafts person. I just took some wood and I painted the letter of my name on each of those. So I thought that was pretty cool. I got these lights just to sit behind me. And I have this little thing that says, be the best version of you. So I thought that was really cute. I had this little thing I made this, but I got the stuff from Walmart. These were like $1 something, and this was like $1 something, but so cute and fancy. So nice. Anyway, so, and I did paint this piece of wood white, and I love the way it looks. So yeah, I hope you guys like it too. It's gonna be a little bit of a work in progress. I'm gonna change it up every now and then and just make it a little bit more cuter and more like me. I still like it the way it is, but I'm always gonna be working on it and always trying to find more things to put on there to change out, so yeah. But anyway, to the video. For today's video, since I haven't been on here in a little over a week, I just kind of wanted to do something simple and I wanted to show you guys basically like my everyday makeup routine because I love doing them. They're so simple. So yeah, I was just gonna do that and I hope you guys like it and still enjoy the video. So let's just jump right to it. So I'm just gonna jump into my eyebrow. I'm gonna start off with just this BH Cosmetics Studio Pro, the Ultimate Brow Palette. I haven't used it in a long time, but of course it's like that, really good for a makeup artist. But I'm just gonna jump into it. I have a in-depth brow tutorial if you guys wanna watch that. So I'm just gonna quickly do my brows. I'm gonna take this brown shade right here, and I'm gonna mix it a little bit in with the black shade because I don't want them too brown, but don't need them to be dark. Fill in my brows. I ran out of my Benefit micro filling pen, which I'm really sad about, so I have to go get some more of that. But that's why I'm using this, because I ran out of it, which is really sad, but I love this BH palette, so it's not like super sad. And it gives me like that really good defined brow. My eyebrows are really fluffy right now. I need to get them plucked badly. Well, I need to pluck them myself. So I am done with my brows. I like them the way they are. So now I'm just gonna move on to my eyes. I'm just gonna use my Rare Beauty concealer and prime with it. So you guys, I know I told you in the last video about this brush. I think I'm gonna do a video soon just reviewing all her brushes, but I mean, this brush has been so amazing. I don't know if you guys can read that, but if you pick up this brush at Target, it will change your life. And I think I said it was kind of like a lookalike of the Laura Lee one, so, and I did want to grab hers too. So this is one of those brushes that like you can just rub it around and it's like still perfect. It won't leave those like streaks, I feel. So I really love it. So if you want to get a brush, again, go get this one. It's really good. $9. It was like $9.74 with tax. But I mean, that's a pretty good deal. For my brows, I usually jump to this my brows. Where are my eyeshadow? I'm sorry. For my eyeshadow, I usually do gravitate to this Carly Bible palette. I use the brown shades and a little bit of the purple for more like natural look. I just been really liking it. What I'm gonna do first to set my eyes, I'm gonna take this, I think it's right here. Yeah, I'm gonna take this white shade and just place it like all over my lid, just patting it a little bit on there just to set the concealer. I used to not do it, but now I really like doing it. So now that I have that on, I do go in with the brown shade right here, and I just take a little bit of that on my crease with a fluffy brush and just like blend it out. It's very, very pigmented, so you have to go in like really light-handed. And I don't know if you're supposed to do this all the time, but I love to take it in my brow. Like, I love to do this and then put it in my crease. I don't know why I love to do that, I just love to. Right now, after I get that brown on my eyelids, I don't like to do too much, I just like to do a little bit. Sometimes just a little bit. We'll take this purple one, I think it's called Bible, but it's right here. I'll take that, and I'll take like the slightest bit on my brush, and I'll just put a little bit of that in my crease, just to give it a little bit more color, because I love that shade. I won't put this one in my brow, I'll just do it a little bit on my crease and outer corner. That's all I do. And then I will go into the shades, either like this top one right here, I don't know the names of them, but this one or this one, doesn't matter, just what I'm feeling. I'll go into the first one, which is like a pinky shimmer, and take that, and I'll get this is the LA Girl spray. I'll take this and I'll spray down like that, and I'll just place this on my eyelid just for a little bit of shimmer. This is basically, well, this is our everyday look. This is what I would go to like every day if I had to. So just a little bit of shimmer. We are done with that, so I usually put it up, but I will go back in with that first brush that we put like the brown and purple on and blend that shimmer in with the brown so it's not like a harsh line. Just blend it out a little bit. And then we're basically done with the eyes. So I'm gonna move on to the face now. Primer that, you know, of course I always love is this Tarte base tape one. I really love this one. It's almost gone actually. And if I don't use this one, I might even use both of them, but I love the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I love that one too. I love a good hydrating one, and if you love your skin to be dewy and hydrated, this is a really good one. Kind of press it in too, especially in the dry areas, especially all right here, so dry. Like, I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit, but of course a really, really good foundation I've been absolutely loving is this Anastasia one. This is our luminous foundation. It's so good, it's so good. And I'll just take that on a brush. This pump's like really hard though. It's like, oh, I'll do about 2 pumps, and I'll just spread this all over my face. I think it is like a tad bit too light for me, but I mean, we're getting into the winter time where I'm gonna get lighter, so I'm not worried about like the color, because I'm always like, I can always brown myself up a little bit. So I'll just do that and wipe it all around. I know it looks really weird right now, but we'll make it work. And then I go back in with my amazing face brush and just blend it out. Again, one of the best brushes I've ever used. I don't even think I've used a beauty blender in a while, because this one's been working for me. It gets really good. It didn't lighten up my face. I think it is a little too light, but it's okay. It is okay. I'm gonna go back in with my concealer. Use that Rare Beauty concealer. Just put it, I don't like to put it like right up in my eye. I usually put it like down here for right now. And I'll just let it sit a little bit. just to like give it a little bit more, what do you call it? I've heard that if you let your concealer sit for a little bit, it like makes a little bit more full coverage. So I do like to let it sit a little bit. And I'll just use this and I'll blend everything out. And this brush does really good with concealer too. But if this concealer doesn't look too full coverage, it's really not full coverage, first of all. So, weird faces. Why do we got weird face? Next, we have liquid contour. I've been loving the LA Girl contour thing. And this is in the shade Toffee. This one works so well for me. So I'll just put a little bit right here, a little bit right here, on my forehead, my nose. And I'm not doing my chin because the last time I did that, I forgot about it. So, through the whole video. So I'm just gonna do those areas because this would just be what I would do normally. I wouldn't really do it on my chin if I didn't have to, so. I only like doing that if it's more of a dramatic glam, but we're just doing natural today. And I usually just pat it. I don't like to like rub it back and forth. I usually like to pat it on my cheeks. But I like to pat it and move it upwards. I don't want to go too far down here. The rest of this, I'll take it down here now. Just give me like a little bit of, you know, natural contour. And I really, really like that, so. Powder I've been loving is the Fit Me one. This one's so good. I use the shade Fair Light. I do like to go a little bit lighter than my natural skin tone because this is what I basically set my whole face with. So, and I'll take like a really like tapered brush. This is a highlighting brush from e.l.f. but this one works really well for me. And I'll just take a little bit like on my brush, you know, set my under eyes. And it does that. And then I'll go in with this big brush. I was using this brush. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush. I used to use this for bronzer, but now I use it for powder. I really, really like it, and I'll just powder the rest of my face with it. Especially my cheeks, because I'm about to bronze. And if my cheeks are not powdered, my bronzer will patch up. It will patch out really bad. I almost forgot that. I'm gonna have to blend that in with my finger. There. That's better. This thing's so messy too. Looks like so messy. A really, really good bronzer that I've been loving is the e.l.f. bronzer. I've had this for so long. It's just like the perfect bronzer, like affordable one. And I'll just take a little bit of that. And I'll go and I'll basically like pat it on my cheeks. It's really, really nice. Here. And I'll go up my temples and on my forehead. And just pat it in. Beauty Shop brush. This one's really, really good. And I'll take that bronzer on my neck. Just blend it out. And it's so soft. I feel like it applies the bronzer so well. I feel like it does it so good. And I'll put a little bit on my nose too, because you know I love a good bronze nose. For blush, you guys know of course I've been loving my BH Cosmetics blush. This is what it looks like. It's so pretty. But what I do, honestly, because I'm not much of like, my favorite one separately is this one right here. I'm not a fan of like the really pink ones, but what I'll do is I'll just go like this and tap it off because I feel like they all look pretty mixed together. So, and they're really pigmented and they make just the prettiest pink. So, and just that one little swooperini thing gives me enough blush for forever. Might even go back with my powder brush and calm it down a little bit because sometimes I get a little heavy-handed with that. I got this a while back ago, but I've recently watched Soph Does Soph Does Life on YouTube for a while, and I didn't know she had this, and I didn't know it was at Ulta, but this is what it looks like. It's so good. Look at that. It's so beautiful. but I like this shade and this shade. It's so good. They're all really good. But I've switched to a brush like this. I used to use a brush like this for my highlighter, but I felt like this was getting a little too big, and I wanted my highlighter a little bit more precise on my cheeks and not just like all over them. But what I do is I take this one and a little bit of that one, and I'll put this right on my cheekbones. Let's see, look at that. Look at that, that's so pretty. I'm gonna do my nose. I'm gonna do a little bit more. And lastly, I do like to take that brush, just whatever's left on it, and brush under my eyes. My all-time favorite setting spray, and I think this has been going on for a while, is the Morphe setting spray. It is so good. I love it. I love it so much. My battery did die, so I had to get my other battery. But I finished with the Morphe setting spray. I just sprayed my face and then fanned it off with my Kylie, the one I've used for so long. This is my fan, so I use that as my fan. And I've recently like always been curling my lashes. I used to not do that often because I felt like my lashes were pretty curled naturally, but I will curl my lashes now, more curled up, which it's supposed to do. So don't do it too much. I just do a couple pulses. The next thing I do is I do put a little bit of lash primer on. This is the Clear Brow and Lash Mascara from e.l.f. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I've used quite a bit of it. The lash one gets pretty clumpy, so I do have to do this before I put it on, but I will coat my lashes with this. I also feel like this helps, like when I take off my makeup with my makeup remover, helps my mascara to come off a lot easier. I don't know if you like that or if you want that, but I always feel like putting on this primer before I do my mascara helps a lot. So the mascara I've been really loving. I feel like it's very natural looking and not too over the top, is my Clinique High Impact Mascara. This one, it's pretty, well, let me see, it's pretty like popular, so it's not like new or anything, but I really love it, and just gives me that natural eye lashes, that natural eye look. More in makeup, like a lot of makeup since I last filmed that colorful look, so I feel like my lashes are just like, thank you so much, thank you. Love a good rest. Put a lot of, these are, I usually don't put a lot of, why are they like that? Why are they like so long? Of course, the brow gel I use is the Ulta Beauty Sunday Funday one. This eyebrow gel is the one I've been using for a while. Sorry, I'm still trying to work with like the focus because my old camera never really focused on products, and now I'm like, oh, it's focusing, that's awesome. I can be like all the other beauty gurus and actually like have it focus on the products that I'm showing. So I got really excited when that was one of the features that it had. Last thing I do is I always put on my NARS lip, I think this is like a lip balm, but it's tinted, it's a little bit pink. It looks like this. This is in the shade Orgasm. I love this one. I put this on morning, day, night, right before I go to bed. Even though it is tinted, it's still like really good for the nighttime. But that's all I put on. And then if this dries down during the day, I'll just put on some Carmex, and then I'll go about my day. Alright guys, so I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope that you could just take some tips and trips from my makeup look. Trips, I think I always say trips instead of tips, and tricks. Tricks with CKS, not trips. Anyway, I know this was like just an everyday video, but this is how I would do my makeup, like just for a natural day if I wanted to wear a full face, but wear it really natural. The only thing is the brows. I'd be using my Benefit brow one, but I ran out of it, or it dried up basically. So I just had to use my BH one, but that's still really good. It has powders in there where I could have made my eyebrows look a little bit more natural, but I love this look. I brushed through them a lot, so I feel like they got pretty natural themselves. If you guys enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Comment down below a video you guys would like for me to do. I hope you guys love my backdrop, and I hope you guys love the way my new camera looks. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.